Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'd like to do is show you how to multiply this trinomial times the binomial. And whenever we're multiplying, especially when we have an expression times another expression, we can always apply distributive property. And I think that's very important because a lot of times the students get stuck. They remember FOIL, but then FOIL doesn't really work so much when we're dealing with trinomials. But distributive property does. This times this, that times that. Then this times this, that times that. And you can go ahead and do all that. And then, but the problem with this is very quickly, do all these lines start to kind of get confusing, and then we end up making a mistake. So my preferred method is thinking about the product as, think about the product two numbers as area. And if I was just going to say, 5 times 4, well, we know 5 times 4 is equal to 20, right? But we don't really obviously represent 5 times 4 all the time as 5 and 4 as lengths of a rectangle. Well, 5 times 4, we now know that tells you the area of that is going to be 20. So when dealing with binomials and trinomials, I think it's very, very helpful to think of the product as sides of a rectangle. Now, since we're dealing with expressions and not numbers, I am going to kind of break up the sides into how many different terms I have. So on this left side, I have two terms. I broke it up twice to represent my binomial as x and then positive 5. Up top, I broke it up into 3 to represent my trinomial, which is x squared minus 3x plus 7. OK, so now, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is, OK, so now all we're simply doing is just like we did with the box, you can see, and now I have 6 little minor boxes, right? So now I just need to find the area of each one of these just by multiplying the length times the width. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 3x is negative 3x squared. X times 7 is a positive 7x. X squared times 5 is a positive 5x squared. I'll write positive. We don't write positive. We already know the positive. It's really negative opposite, right? Negative 3x times 5 is opposite of 15x. And 7 times 5 is going to be positive 35. OK, so what's nice about this, the reason why I also like this box method is not only is all my solutions now contained in their own little box, but also in the diagonals, you can see that I have like terms. And just like terms when we did FOIL, multiply to binomial times binomial, I can combine now these like terms. So x cubed, I have nothing to combine x cubed with, so I'm just going to keep that as an x cubed. Here, I have 5x squared minus or plus a negative 3x squared, which is just going to give me a positive 2x squared. Negative 15x plus 7 is going to give me a negative 8x plus 35. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you multiply a trinomial times a binomial. Thanks.